to Sacher Constant, and I attend an online class at Kaplan University. I am doing a report for a class, CJ 100, which is 8 skills of the effective criminal justice student. Right now, I want to just give a little information about my interview that I had over the phone with my aunt, she is a forensic scientist for the state of Illinois. A few things that I learned that I wasn't expecting to learn is the amount of schooling it takes to become a forensic scientist, and the amount that you need to know. She went to school for 6 years at UIS, and as well as she had to do an extra 2 years training for the state of Illinois, which she had to have scored a high score. You cannot just barely pass the score and expect to be able to become a forensic scientist. The thing I liked the most about my interview was that it was a consistent, exciting situation. There was nothing that was dull ever. Every question I asked her, it was an exciting answer from her court that she has to go when she's an actual expert witness for whatever court that she may have to, whatever she had to testify of what her findings are. And it's just almost like the TV, like when you're watching CSI. When you go in and you see the forensic scientist dusting for fingerprints, and then the fact that my aunt is actually one is kind of more exciting, which is more than what I thought. I found out more than what I thought I knew, with her being, my family. What did not match my expectations was, I guess, it's something that's the actual, I guess, the job itself. You're on a 24-hour call, 24/7-hour call, which I didn't know that. I guess maybe I did, or maybe I didn't. I'm not for sure, but not her really. Just you're on a 24-hour call. So if they're calling you on Sunday and you just went to sleep at 10 and they're calling you at 10:30, you have to get up and you have to be ready. You have to be coherent. And she loves her job. It's makes me want to just really just hurry up and become what I want to be in a criminal justice field. I just can't wait to complete school and get started on my career. And the most thing that excited me about the career is, I guess, the actual AFIS, which is automatic fingerprint identification system that I just seen on TV. I didn't know that they actually had one of those for real. I used to always wonder, but they actually have one for real where they go in, you scan a fingerprint, and it pops up on the computer, and they identify to see if the fingerprints match, and as well as one that could be a very tedious thing. She has to use a 4 magnifying glass, which it magnifies the fingerprints up to 4 times its size. So I know it can be very aggravating to have to keep going back and forth to see if this fingerprints match with that one. Which, I mean, it's not going to be an exciting job, especially me. I'm into the gruesome things. So she says that she receives body parts and fingers and stuff like that. Not that it's a good thing for the persons, it is, but it's kind of exciting just to kind of do the testings on it, and you're holding someone else's hand in your hand, that's not attached to a body part. What motivated us to be successful is the fact that I guess her schooling. She went to school straight out of high school. When she graduated high school at the age of 17, and right straight out of high school, she completed 7 years as a med tech, and she got her bachelor's as a med tech, and she was a med tech for 7 years, and then I guess for after that she went back to become a forensic sciences, I guess. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But the most thing that surprised me is just the fact that she said that this was something that will excite her for the rest of her life, that she will never change a job. She never regrets working here, working as a job, even regardless of how frustrating and how tiring it can be. Something that she loves waking up to, and that's always important whenever you have a career, is that it has to be something that you want to do for the rest of your life. If not, then you find yourself wasting time and money on an education that you wish that you never went to. And I want to put that to my future. And that's what I get from this interview, is that I want to make sure whatever it is that I'm going to school for, that is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. When I wake up in the morning time, I'm not like, oh my God, another day of work. I want to be like, yes, I get to go another day of work, something more exciting that's going to be coming in. And that's why I want to go to school to be a forensic psychologist, which can relate to personal issues in my life. And I believe that that's something that I can take and pass on down to my children as an exciting, and to motivate them to complete school and go to college. I graduated in 2002 from high school, but it's 2009 now, and I think what it was is that I was starting, going to school for something that I wasn't sure in, and now I'm excited. I'm happy. I know it's still kind of hard, with 3 kids and 2 of them are babies, trying to complete my homework and complete my assignments, but I'm striving, and this is what I want to do, and I believe I'm going to be really excited about this whole process of the schooling. And by me doing an interview, it really just want to motivate me even more to just complete school and keep pushing through all the pain and sweat and everything else. So this concludes my my video time, and I thank you for listening, and all right, good night.